What's up everyone? I recently got a 5 skunk victory which I really wanted to show to you. I don't think it's that impressive nowadays, a 5 skunk victory, because both grounded and Haps have done it, and if I do my job right I should be placing a car right here to their runs, and maybe in the description as well. I hope I don't forget to credit them. But yeah, it's not particularly difficult because Skunk is such a good unit. It counters a lot of meta-defining teams like an elephant camo team it does counter. I think food builds it goes up pretty well against. And bison teams, obviously, if they have one big bison and you have like 5 skunks to reduce its stats down to nothing, that's obviously a big plus for you. But yeah, the only big disadvantage to Skunk is that it does poorly against summon teams, but I think I was kinda lucky that I didn't go up against many summon teams for now. I was going to say Skunk teams, but that's obviously what I'm doing and not my opponents. But anyway, for now this run is just trying to survive as with any other run. I think I'm trying to play this as optimally as I can, but it's hard to ignore that the buffs that are happening both from the beaver and the otter aren't landing on the targets that I want them to, but I keep winning, so I shouldn't be really complaining about what's happening. And yeah, I think a lot of things went right this run, and I should be very thankful that I got this lucky. I think this may be the turn where I get my first skunk. Yeah, indeed it is. Here it is of 3-5, which is a very good stat line for so early in the game. And here I find 2 snails, hoping that I lose as soon as I can, so that I can apply the snail buffs onto the skunk, which not only will it apply the buffs to the skunk, but to the entire team as well, which means that I get to cruise for a little while because the team is going to be so strong. And thankfully I do end up losing here, which obviously is what I wanted, although the positioning may not be saying that to you. And here I find not only these 2 snails that I had frozen the turn prior, but also a third very lucky snail. And I find a giraffe here also, which I freeze, roll on one more time, hoping to find another snail, which sadly I don't, but I got lucky enough already, so I shouldn't really be complaining about that. And yeah, with this team strength I should be winning at least the next 2 rounds, maybe even the next 3 rounds, depending on the teams I go up against. And that gives me an opportunity to make a smooth pivot into more skunks, or even buff this existing on the team skunk, which both of these plays would be fine, like whatever shows up in the shop obviously. I think I go for garlic here, yeah, because the skunk is so big, and usually the units that have more health benefit more from garlic, because they get to survive more hits and get to obviously apply their damage more times. But as you will see next turn, like after I win this round, casual flexing, that I find a turtle pill in the shop, and obviously melon is going to be way better than garlic in the late game. Like even at this point in the game it might be better, although that's a bit debatable, but yeah, I decide to opt out of the garlic play and instead go for the melon play. I find a flamingo here, which if you're watching these videos, like, you should know by now that I like to go for these tier 5 and tier 6 units on the level ups as early as I can. Like a tier 6 unit that would be very useful to this team would be a cat or a dragon, but I don't think a dragon would be that good with only 1 skunk on the team, so I guess it was a low percentage play that I was going for this level up. And I get a leopard, which under no normal circumstances would be a good pickup, but I'm trying for skunks here, so maybe some other time. Wink wink, nudge nudge at the upcoming video, maybe next week. I may or may not have gotten another 5 leopard victory, which I kind of want to show to you, but also I don't want to because it's not that impressive. But yeah, that's going to remain for the future. For now I'm very happy that I keep winning. And yeah, it's honestly it's still the snail buffs that are carrying me more or less, because the units in the back, like the flamingo and the fish, they have benefited from the snail buffs, and they're the cleanup units for this team at the moment, although this flamingo is going to say goodbye to this world because it's going to be built. And I think I go for the level 2 skunk here, yeah. In the long term, excuse me, that's going to be a very useful asset to me, having 66 excuse me, percent reduction of the enemy unit with the highest health. I bought a penguin also, but I guess you could have bought the mammoth instead. You would have had to place it in the second position in order for the monkey to hit skunk with its buff, and you would also have to hope for a pill to show up in the shop, so I didn't really want to do that. I took a second here to consider if I wanted a dragon here, because I don't know if you saw that, but it spawned alongside 3 tier 1 units, which is kind of the dream you want to see. But at this point I was at 7 wins, and I really wanted to find more skunks, and I just decided that I had to look for them, and I couldn't afford to spend any money on the tier 1 units. I don't know why I froze the melon here, because obviously if I'm going to get more skunks, they're going to have base stats, and you don't really want a 3-5 with melon armor, you would rather have a stake on it. And I think what do I do? Yeah, I buy the skunk here. I decided that I wanted to sell the penguin and not the fish, because the fish has some good stats and it may carry me through another round if I keep it. And I think I was actually correct in my assumption, because I think the fish does the cleanup on this round. Let's see. Yeah, the fish does it. I don't know if 3-5 would have done it in that place. I think not. I think it would have been a loss. But anyway, I'm like at 9 wins, and I'm freezing this stake, hoping to find another skunk, and thankfully I do. And with 7 lives, all that I need now is a little bit of luck to go up against a team that I counter, basically. Because against, like you see, against this summon team, I'm not going to do that well. I can throw as many bones as I want, but it's not going to kill even a single unit, so that automatically results in a loss for me. But I'm not giving up yet. I have still room to improve with these stakes. I think I find one more, let's see. No, but I do find a skunk and sushi, which sushi you see is very important, and if you're a beginner player, please pay attention to the positioning, because I think, spoilers, the positioning is what gets me the win in the end. I think though for this round, yeah, another summon team, so that's another automatic loss for me. But that's okay, that's what these 7 lives were for. Now I'm only down to 1 life and 1 dream, I guess. So let's see what I do here. I should buy the sushi first and then maybe the skunk. Let's see if I do that. Yes, indeed I do. And I think this round, wait, let me not spoil, I don't think it's the final round, but you'll see what happens. Yeah, that I think I had a 33% chance of losing that round if the snake had hit the skunk in the back that had the big stats. But anyway, this is going to be the final round of the game. Thank you for watching. Enjoy as we destroy this team. Like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and enjoy as my perfect positioning completely counters this chili player. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.